Hello guys.
Hello.
Hello everybody. Welcome from Hungary.
Uh,
This is the first episode of the Bloodcast International of our new podcast. I'm Ferry
and I'm Tamás.
and we are the players from Hungary. I am the owner of the TCG webshop. We will tell you something about us for the
Yeah.
people who don't know me or know us. So first of all I will introduce myself. So as I said, my name is Ferry and we live in Kecskemét with my friend. And the last 2.5 years we started to run a card game club in our city, and we focused on to build a community of the Vtes players. So we have around almost 20 or 50.
A little bit more.
More than 20?
Yeah.
Okay, so more than 20 players here.
I mean, just in Kecskemét. I mean,
Yeah.
not everybody is very active, but
Yeah. And we have a web shop and we sell the TCG card games as well. And I started to travel around the world to play the VTS and meet the guys international. So that was the first impression why I wanted to start this podcast in English. We already made a 35 episode of a Hungarian.
Was it 35?
35.
Yeah.
35 episode of the Hungarian Bloodcast.
Well, mostly with Jolt.
Yeah, mostly with my another friend, but this guy is participated as well. So I guess this will be a new, fresh thing.
Is this first episode or 36 then?
No, it will be the first Bloodcast International.
International.
Yeah. So I guess there's no English podcast about this card game, and in the last years it developed a lot. So the international community grows.
I think there is one,
There is one,
but I haven't heard them. I just saw, I think, a video recommendation, but
yeah.
there's a Spanish one, Portuguese one.
The Brazil, I guess.
Yeah. There was a Hungarian one.
Yeah, there was a Hungarian one.
But
Yeah.
now it's going to international.
So we will try to put some content to you guys, especially about the tournaments, especially the deck analysis, and we will try to speak about the meta. We will try to speak about our results on the tournaments. And the new cards, if they will be released, for example the Sabbath today, because we record this podcast October 26th.
Yeah,
So
there was a tournament yesterday.
Yeah,
that didn't have the cards.
There was a tournament yesterday in the Hungarian National Qualifier Series, and Tamás won it
Of course.
with Salmat. Yeah, finally.
Finally, I had such little luck on those tournaments.
Yeah, and you already, guys, you could see our content because every Thursday we have a live stream in a card game club, so you could see this. And I guess once or twice we had a commentary for the. It was once.
I think it was twice because
Yeah,
I
it
was
was twice. Yeah, because
lucky.
you made one with Jolti
Yeah.
as well. So twice we made a commentary for our finals here in Kecskemét. And there was some kind of commentary for the Lucky tournaments online. So that is our past, and now there will be a future. And it's yours.
Well, I used to play Magic full time for the past 10 years, but it just got it got a lot, and now I'm playing Vampire because that's what the community plays in Kecskemét, and I fell in love. I love to travel to tournaments, and yeah, that's what we try to do. We had some success, some sucking in the past 2 years, but yeah, we are definitely going to most of the tournaments that we can manage realistically, because it's lovely that we get to the point that there's like 2 or 3 really good tournaments a month. Like even in November there's going to be the German nationals,
The Iberian Grand
the
Prix.
Iberian Grand Prix, there's going to be another national,
I guess in Slovakia.
Slovakia, I think. So yeah, that is going to be a lot.
And we have our own national qualifier series.
Yeah. Even in November.
In every month.
Whew, it's rough. It's rough to get to everything. I don't know how Martin does it.
It's easy.
we are good friends of Martin. I have no idea how he manages to get to a different country every weekend, but good for him. We try to at least get to 60% of what he he can make, but
no, we
we
will reach the number what he can reach alone.
If we are together, we might get there. So yeah.
And only one thing extra about myself: I have a son. He's 14 years old and
not yet
in November 2, so the next weekend. And he's the part of the community as well, and he's really successful in the game as well. Maybe someone could heard he won a tournament in my city with 45 people, I guess.
Yeah, it was over 40.
Yeah, so he's amazing. Yeah.
That must be such boost that your son you can play the game with him.
Yeah, and we can talk a lot about the decks, about the cards, and he's this guy like me who like to play with the off-meta decks all of the time, so we have to we try to figure it out something new instead of the Gangrel Anarch and just the Anarchs completely.
Give it 2 years and he's going to hate you.
yeah, I guess yes. Especially if he won't be able to travel with me to the tournaments.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say if we will have some trouble with the English, especially for English. Yeah, it's especially for me. Just sorry about that, guys. I try to do my best.
We have hope in general Eastern European English, which is like
yeah. So you have to know about our system. In a school it's not able to learn to speak in English. You can get the basics of the grammar or something like that, but you have to travel or you have to have a foreign girlfriend to start to speak in English. So that's it.
But also we translate our movies. That's a big part, I think.
Yeah.
Because I remember I went to, I think it was actually Denmark, like way back, and I was shocked that they have I think all Nordic countries just put subtitles, and it helps so much to learn the English because you hear things differently.
My son learned the English on this way, just to listen English videos with the subtitles. It kind of works. So I hope you guys will enjoy the podcast, and of course we will try to develop. And today we will speak about the European Championship, which was in the last weekend in Denmark, Aarhus. We participated at the tournament with 4 other guys from Hungary, and yeah, that will be the main topic today.
Let's talk about the Denmark venue to start with.
Yep. What was your first impression?
First of all, the country was nice. The venue was great. I was a little angry to begin with because we have over a little bit of an hour flight to Copenhagen, and we had like a 4-hour bus drive from Copenhagen to Aarhus. I mean, the train was like 3.5. Yeah, so it wasn't that much better, and after you flew, it's kind of rough to go on a 4-hour bus ride. But
it's funny because on the way back we just heard from one of our Hungarian friends.
He chose an in-country flight.
Yeah, he found an in-country flight for 35 minutes.
It was like this big of a plane.
Yeah.
It's like 18 people on it, but it's nice. So anyway, but the venue was so great. I think it was worth it. Aarhus was nice.
Yeah, I will put some pictures. About the venue.
That was most everything we needed. The nightlife was awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe the only complaint is that, of course, for us, Denmark is a little bit on the expensive side, but I think it was fine altogether. The biggest problem was we needed to buy more expensive flight tickets because the cheaper one wouldn't arrive in time to catch the bus. Yeah. So I think what I saw is like 3 times the price of the going out. flights. So yeah, it is what it is. But that's negative. I think the tournament was really great. It was well managed. We only arrived on Thursday night,
Yep.
so we played LCQ, EC Day 1, EC Day 2, so we didn't participate in the Week of Nightmares. Shout out to Balázs, Sebastian Balázs, who won
The first
Monday.
He won the first day.
With Shalma.
Yeah, with Shamat, and he went to the final on the Tuesday. But
But didn't manage to get
I
there.
have some words about the place of the tournament. So I spoke about this with Jesper, who organized this amazing event with the crew. I was a little bit pissed when I realized I have to travel 4 hours with the bus to Aarhus. Of course, we could choose the train, but it's for the double price. So
It's like half an hour less.
Because it's the reality for the Hungarians. We always have to check the prices. And but when I saw the venue at the first time, I said to Jesper, I will travel there all the time. So
It was cool.
It was a really amazing. It was really well organized. There was the place for everything, for the BCB products, for the artist. There was signs everywhere where you can store your jacket, where you can find the artist, when you can find the products. The number of the table was really seeable. It was easy to find. The stage was amazing. There was a huge how do you call the monitor or something like that in front of the entrance, where you can find all of the informations. There was amazing banners everywhere. There was this torches next to the entrance, so the whole environment was really
It was well decorated. Love pictures
so
everywhere.
I really loved the venue.
Also the upper area was nice. It was just a cool place to be.
And I really loved the check-in system, the register system really for the EC. So you didn't have to tell your name or write something. You just have to show had to show your ticket. They read the QR code and
that's it.
It's put immediately to
and there was a goodie bag that you pick up. I mean.
With amazing gifts.
It was nice.
Yeah, it will be here.
So if I remember correctly, last year from Warsaw, it was a little different. This system is a little bit better, I think. It's nothing to shit on Warsaw or anything.
That was the
QR system. The QR code system was just so much easier. It just went on.
You could save a lot of time with this.
And
there was no mistake, so they didn't write your name wrongly if you put your name correct.
Because of course we are all over Europe. Everybody has shitty names. Nobody can write them correctly, so it was much easier this way. Also, for I think the last day ECD2, they put you on whichever tournament because of people who didn't make it, etc. Based on your QR code. Like, okay, you're going to this tournament or you're going to so it was easier that way than anything else. The entry was nice.
So the participation pack, or how do you call it, or the gift what you get for
it's a goodie bag.
It's a goodie bag. It was really nice with 3 packs of cards, a lot of promos, and you could get this metal pool.
The pool as well.
So it was
the
really
pool
nice.
Was nice.
And the play mat.
I actually used it yesterday.
But my favorite is the Denmark runes Praxis York. So we get the Praxis York card. It's written with the Denmark runes. So it's really nice. I really love this country special thing. So it will go to my collection.
Also.
So and one more thing, we could. I brought a lot of cards, a bunch of cards to sign with the artists, with Nora, with Heather, with Christoph and Anastasia, and they were really nice. I really loved their personality, and they were really open, and they signed all of my cards what I brought, and they sell very beautiful play mats, arts, and special gifts. So I can just suggest everyone who can meet with them, just support them and bring the cards. Sure. So it was really amazing. And one more thing. So we live in quite small city in Hungary, in the middle of the country.
It's like 100,000.
Yeah, it's around 100,000 inhabitants. Yeah, and we have a very very dead city at the end. So it looks like the vampires are ruled the streets at the night. So no
I
one.
like Kecskemét. It's a nice city, but yeah, the nightlife
There is
sucks.
no nightlife. So when we just arrived at the Thursday evening to Aarhus around 10 o'clock,
Yeah,
and we just get out of the bus and we saw this so many people on the streets, they hanging on the bars and
just
spoke
went to get
with
some
each other.
cocktails.
Yeah,
It was so nice.
I said to Charlie, I don't care how much I traveled. I really want to go to the bar and drink something with the locals. So this city is amazing. And of course, Jasper explained me why he chose to organize the EC there, because he doesn't have any connection to Copenhagen.
Oh.
So he's work in Aarhus, and he knows this city, and he has friends there. So it was reasonable. For example, if I have to organize an EC in Budapest, I don't have to. I don't know where I have to go and ask for the places, and that's it. So, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Stick to your own home turf. You're going to probably be well versed in whatever you want to do. So yeah, it was a great EC in terms of organization.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of delay with stuff because people registered a little bit too late, and but it was resolved very quickly. So yeah, I'd say it was a good one.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
So, but the first, I guess I have some more topics about the EEC, but we will put it in the end, I guess. And now we can speak about the tournament.
I think we should get the cheating part out,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I don't want to finish on
Let's
bad
start with
notes,
the painful
and
thing.
everybody is talking about it. So just for the basics, there were two on-camera. Well, one was definitely cheating, the other was more ambiguous. Ruben, who was crashing the tournament, like he had so many game wins. I think he had, out of the 3 days.
He won the first day.
No.
You counted game wins.
I'm talking about the game wins in general. I think on Saturday and Sunday he had three game wins, so 3 out of the tables.
Yeah.
And he was in the GP finals, in the SCQ finals, etc. But on Sunday he was caught on camera, because from what I understand, there is an investigation with BCP. We were lucky enough to talk to Ben back when we were coming home at the airport. And he said, they are going to look into it. It's going to be serious stuff. But on camera it was like, you cannot interpret any other way, but he put 2, 3, 4 cards into his starting hand, and from what I understand, why it didn't come out before is because this was the first streaming opportunity which was started before the games.
Yep.
So in the setup, and it was so obvious. He put his hand under the table.
First, always set up your setup.
Set up your setup. So
we will have some inside jokes later.
I don't know what to say. The problem with this is that nothing is legitimate after that, because you can just draw your dreams. That's fine. I remember he said I had 2 tables with him during the EC, and I remember on day 1, 3rd round, he just with Kiasit started with dreams, and that's fine. That could happen, but now I'm thinking, he was cheating.
Yeah,
so
this is the problem, when it's the same when you start to lie. And after this, no one will believe any words what you say.
Because this has to be a ban, in my opinion. I think in many people's opinion. But is it a lifetime ban? Is it a couple years ban? Is it only from major tournaments? You name it. But this has to be a ban. But if he comes back in, let's say, 4 or 5 years, there's going to be problems at his tables. It happened. As I said, I'm from Magic. It happened before there, and usually it just gets. You need so much attention on him if he comes back from this. And once again, he's a great player. You can see him. He's a good player. But usually, good players, like cheating for a bad player means almost nothing. Like they probably do it, but you don't even recognize it because it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, they don't cheat the very serious things, but they have to guarantee the win.
Also, there is an element. I don't wanna poo-poo VTS in this way, but this is completely about ego, nothing else. Like you're not winning thousands of dollars. You're not.
It's not about the price.
Yeah, it's completely about ego. It's sad. Like
and it's it could be a really huge thing and can grow and grow because as we spoke about it before the record of this podcast, that he was yesterday in a tournament, and if someone started with the dreams, it's immediately goes there that you are
Ruben.
a cheater and you are like
now obviously
Ruben,
as a joke, but it's still. Also, you start to think like before streaming or streaming tournaments, how many of this happened? Because in this game, you're playing as 5. I think this is one of the easiest game to cheat in because there's so much attention going somewhere, and you have time to do stuff.
Yep.
And
And I guess, for example, for me, I have this Asian general trust,
Also.
We just sat down around the table and we will play. We are friends. We are we are really came here to play.
Yeah.
And there is no one can think about this. Okay, some of them or someone from us will cheat just to get some extra resources at the beginning.
So yeah, that's that. And the other one is, I would not say it's a cheat, but it happened. It was after a long day. Marius Iscu. I'm sorry about the name pronunciation. Had, I think, couple of things happen in the GP finals, or was it the GP finals or the other one? I think it was the GP finals, where he didn't take 3 points of damage from KRC. That was in the end the game loss ruled by, I think, Jasper or I don't know who. The judge, I don't know who was the judge, but ruled game loss because from what I heard, they asked him if he took the 3 damage or not, and he said yes. I took it.
He said yes,
and the table altogether was like I don't know or yes. So that sort of saved him in that, because you cannot lie to a judge. I don't know if it was a lie. It was very confident. That he said
the tricky
didn't
part
hear
is
the players,
all of the players said he
Martin said that he don't know. I asked him.
Who is this Martin guy?
Who is this Martin guy?
He never.
Anyway, that's more. It could be an honest mistake. I think the one that was a little bit worse was the reckless one, because a couple turns ago he was at 12. They were discussing a reckless agitation. He pulled his pool away a little bit, and in the discussion, the reckless gone through, and he just
during the polling step of the referee.
half a turn later he pushed it back. But I don't think that's I wouldn't call him a cheater. Ruben is at this point. I'm sorry, I don't know you, but that's 100% cheating.
Yeah.
This one. How I would advise to handle these sort of situations is, okay, there is something here. Even if it's not intentional, you have to be clean playing. You have to, always, even if it's good or bad for you, you need to do this stuff. Like even from perfectionist or something that's mandatory or rec, you should just do it. Even if it's beneficial or disadvantageous to you, just play clean. And I know I heard some stories about him and Martin were like staying up 2 a.m. playing some heads up, and he was super tired. Yeah, if it becomes a pattern, I think there should be some punishment. I don't think based on this one table there should be one.
Yeah, but in this case, there's a lot depends on the behavior what the player can do. So if the judge come and okay, we look back and you didn't take the pool, and he just yeah, my sorry bad, and I will take the pool, and that's okay, let's go. And of course you have to put more attention on this player to see or look it he will do the same in the future, but of course it's a different than Ruben's case.
I played only one table with him. There is an aspect of, from what I've heard, he is a very aggressive player, and that leads others to think he cheated intentionally. And I don't think those two things shouldn't correlate. Like, because you're an asshole on the table, in terms of political whatever, you force yourself into conversation, etc. That shouldn't mean you cheat. It means nothing. So yeah, hopefully it was just honest mistake. We hope the game is as clean as possible. But yeah, we wanted to get this out first because, to be honest, from all the discussion we had after EC, this is the biggest one, and it's such a bummer that we have Martin winning another tournament, the EC winner, etc.
Yeah,
and nobody's talking about it. Everybody's
you.
talking about this.
Yeah,
there's a lot of
crazy
memes about Ruben, and
yeah, that's sad.
Maybe it's bad for Marius because the Ruben thing becomes so big, and I think at this point the mob mentality is just okay, fuck everyone.
Yeah,
I don't know, like yeah. It's something that needs to be talked about. You cannot just brush it under.
I don't know how it goes in the different countries, but we have a very huge development in our tournaments in Hungary. So when we started to organize the community here, we most of the time we played in the pubs, and there was no, how do you say, rules or
it was more loose
details, for the real tournament. So there wasn't a tournament behavior in the people as well. Yeah. So I guess now when there was an EC with these details and environment and cameras and really good judges and etc., it can grow as well. And we have to go over to this I don't know, play group playing in the tables, and we have to take this really serious and act like,
I mean, when it's a tournament, it's a tournament.
Yeah,
you should. This is what I said. Even if it's beneficial to you and you miss it, don't miss it. I mean, I know it is what it is, but at least focus on your game. Yeah. Like, okay, honestly, somebody else, the KRC is something that somebody else played, but still, it's your pool, it's your game. Be clean. And one more thing with the EC, the streaming.
Yep.
A for effort. I love it. I hope more tournament gets streamed. I think this is something that's missing from Vtes. More and more tournaments should be streamed. It's nice. One thing that was not so great is the quality, because we were like looking at it. To be fair, we were looking at the bar on our phones, but still, like, we had zero idea what the fuck was going on. In terms of what are they playing. And it's so fun because I mean it's a little bit weird to me because a couple of years back I never streamed anything. I don't know the technical aspect. But that was the RopeCon ones, I think in Sweden, I think. Finland or Sweden, I'm sorry. But the quality was so amazing. Like, you can tell every card what they were playing. I think that's the biggest aspect. Of course, it would have been nice to hear the players as well, but that's okay. We didn't. Commentating was nice. The guys were on top of that. But yeah, the quality. Still, A for effort. It's still much better to have a little bit worse quality than nothing.
Yeah.
And also not just for the finals, every day, and also on the last day it was a full day stream.
Yeah,
great.
We loved it.
Great.
Yeah. And we learned a lot from the streams as well, because we started to do this in our card game shop,
Yep.
as we told at the beginning, and you can watch it. And of course, at the beginning we started this with the webcam, and now we have a established one. I guess it's a quite good quality one, but for example, the same pool usage, or
Yeah, that's pretty
or
good.
or the same playmat usage, it could be a good. So we will start to use
The
it
same
here.
pool for sure.
Yeah, the
Because,
same
yeah,
pool.
people were bitching. They wanted to use their own pool,
Yep.
but it's more clear this
Yeah.
way, because some people, I know the US guys tagged pool,
Oh yeah,
and you have no.
Norman, yeah.
I mean, as a player, you can tell because he uses quite big chips,
Yeah.
but from above, you have zero idea how much pool he has.
Yeah,
So,
much.
so
Yeah, for example, this could be a development for the future, when on this live stream you can sign which player has how much pool they have. So it's
for
gonna
sure,
be-
for sure.
yeah, it's
Also,
gonna
there
be-
is less room for something that happened to Marius.
Yeah.
Like, if there is a dedicated person, I know it's rough. Everybody wants to play.
Yep.
Who knows this game? But yeah, just writing down. Okay, is it this much pool, nothing else.
Yeah, but at one point, this thought just came into my mind while you spoke about Mario's case. And at one point, when you go to the final in a huge tournament, for example, European Championship, and I hope there will be a World Championship once at least. Once at least, and you go to this final, the GP final. Of course, you can put some effort to write down the pool loss and gain for the each player, and if there is some kind of issue, you could show, okay, I
Yeah.
signed everything, and because of course in a 1 versus 1 games, for example, Magic, it's easier.
Yeah, because I write down both mine, and it's
Yeah.
it's also not because you use your pool not as just your life, but bunch of other things like put it on Vampire Blood, etc. You cannot really use paper and pen. That's no way. But
Yep.
a judge can, or somebody on the room is just, okay, this person says it this much, and that's, if he only focuses on that, then there's not going to be an issue about it.
Yep.
And as a plus for streaming, it was obviously streaming that caught Ruben. So
Yeah.
it
was effective.
nice.
Yeah.
Because imagine if this doesn't get out, and yeah, he's going to the next tournament.
and of course there are more cases showed up.
Yeah. I think
Just
there was
because of this.
some report back in the day that he was doing some funky stuff. I don't know what exactly. I assume the same, but because it was not proven, Ruben. So because it wasn't proven, it was just, yeah, it was dismissed. From what I understand, but then I hope PCP is going to have a long article, be as clear as possible,
Yeah, explain
and
it.
explain everything, like the cheating itself, every aspect of it, and the punishment, and their
And why
why they did it, how they did it, etc., etc. Because that would be nice. Also, it's a little bit of a, I don't know what's the word, like for other cheaters,
Yeah,
if they
it
set
shows
an
it's a-
example.
it's a serious things, and they
Yeah.
can handle it
Yeah.
serious.
Okay, so let's get to some more happy parts than
Yeah,
this.
for the happy parts of the EC, for example,
The EC.
I really loved the presentation of Ben about the future.
Yeah.
So
So
it's-
every day,
Mwah!
every day. I don't know if it happened in week organizers. I assume not.
No, I
but
don't
on
think
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think player meetings were at 9, and
Yeah.
at 9:30 there was a half an hour presentation. I think Friday was
About
the
the future
like
by Ben. Yeah.
no more Bali stuff, fuckers.
And
Uh,
and printable beast, the leather face of Detroit.
You'll have
I collected
crypto.
already, I don't know, 100 or something like that, and now
And now
I can
it's just
have
printable.
as much
Your
beast
dream
as
is
I want.
crushed. So anyway, it was so nice to hear some of their plans, some of their explanation, why this is not, etc. Saturday was,
I guess on Saturday there was nothing. Maybe?
no, I think there was something, but I'm not I remember Sunday was the North American guys talking about
something. No.
Okay, our memory sucks.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sunday was the North America vs EU playstyle. So all the North American players came out.
It was not on a Sunday.
Yeah, it was on Sunday.
You
That's
said
what I'm saying. I have no idea what they talked about on Saturday.
Yeah.
I remember
but on Sunday it was really great about the guys from America, and they talk about the American and the differences between the American and the EU meta game. So.
I laughed so hard when I think it was Darby who said like they haven't discovered protein barrels yet. I was like, what the fuck?
And he played with
Each
the
of
protein.
you is playing protein barrels.
It's crazy.
Anyway, but I think Martin said it as well. You were at the NAC. They are going forward.
Yeah, this is the biggest difference.
Yeah.
So this shit what we do in the EU when we go to the final and we wait until the last 1.5 minute and we try to host our prey in one single turn with few actions and that's it. They really go forward.
I remember playing with Norman and he was playing Tubdog and my mind is just like, okay, he's going to come back.
No.
Yeah, I almost didn't even have to ask him. Like, okay, are you, because it was a turn by turn basis, are you coming back? And he was just like, no, I'm going forward. I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah,
and it's so weird to me because how we learned this game is that you secure your place first and then go forward.
Yeah.
So first, everybody is sort of going back a little bit or balance the table so you can even go cross table, etc. if there is a little bit too much happening. And they are just, okay, I get my VP and see what happens. And they don't care if the guy behind them, I mean, don't care is a little too strong, but it's not as much. Careless about like the guy behind them getting too big.
Yeah.
Because I get my VP, we'll see, all the table is going to turn against him, etc. But we most definitely go backwards first.
Yeah, I really love this mindset because we could really start in the position and we really. For example, here in our card game community, we really try to keep the balance on the table first.
Sure.
So we don't like when someone be hosted because someone will gain 6 pools. It's oh my god! And we had a lot of discussion with Tamas, and I will call him to Charlie because we call him Charlie in our community. So
Tamas is a really common name in Hungary. So
So we call him Charlie, and we discussed it a lot. Why we are not able to let people away from the table and give VPs to someone and deal with the rest of the players, because if no one will be hosted, you cannot gain the game wins anyway. So
I think there is a little bit of misconception in general about the time of the table, because you have a certain amount of turns, you have a certain amount of time that you're doing, and table can slow down really, like to crawl, and like everybody is making decisions, and or it can speed up. I think it's nice because this is what the North American guys said. They usually don't have timeouts, because if somebody is ousted, then obviously one less player to take off time. But I think it's our mentality. I'm still playing that way. We are going to talk about the Sunday finals for us, and that was definitely a big part of my game plan to not let anybody die. But we get that. We'll get there. So anyway, let's talk about the decks we brought in general and our days. I think at least a little bit of a quick go through. Do you want to start?
I made a mistake again. So in the last year when I was in Warsaw, I couldn't prepare for the tournament, and when I was in the day one and I played the Magic of the Smiths, I started to look my deck after the Heart of Nietzsche, said it wasn't there. So I forgot to put the Heart of Nietzsche into my deck, and I lost all of my first day because of this, so I couldn't go to the...
I think you mental boomed so hard after that.
It was
like
crazy.
I don't think even it was that horrendous for you, but you just mental boomed so hard.
Yeah, so I couldn't top cut myself to the second day, and it's happened again in in Aarhus as well, so I couldn't test my deck what I wanted to play. So I sacrificed the day one, no, the last chance qualifier to test my Anarch Bruja Baron deck with the gun.
Oh my god, such a sacrifice!
Yeah,
wow, it's such an unplayable deck.
You have to know about me, guys.
I have 20 organized resistance. Wow,
I really don't like to play with Anarch. So I guess no one saw me to play with Anarchs in Hungary. So I really don't like. As I told you, I really like to play with the off-meta decks. And so I sacrificed the last chance qualifiers day to test it. And there was one table when I played cross table with Brad Cash Dollar from America, one of my great friend who played the same deck, and we contested each other's vampires all of the time. But I could finish the day with 1-4, I guess, so one game in and 4 because I won last table, and I almost could go to the first day final. It was a huge chance at the last table, but I couldn't afford it. So, and I finished in the 29th place the first day in the last chance qualifier. So I thought this, if I will make some changes for the first day, it can work, but it's not. So I couldn't. I guess I finished the whole day with 1.5 VPs. So it was a really bad seatings for me all of the time. And of course, on the second day as well, I played with Brett Crash Dollar again, and we contested each other's vampire as well. So that's it. I couldn't do the top cut. And I have a huge conclusion. I played with a deck which I thought is the strongest from the 3 decks what I brought to Aarhus, and I didn't play the deck with what I like the most to play. And I won't make this mistake again, and I will tell you why. So on the side event, which was a multi-deck format tournament, I played 2 different decks. One is one of my creation, is a Mata Marish, I called Mata Marish, which is based on Marish Trek and Mata Hari. And I won the first table with it. I played on the second round with this deck as well, but it was not a good choice. And I changed for the last turn to the Santa Laus Styles Bleed with Kindred Spirits, and and that's it. And I could win the last round as well, so I went to the final on the 3rd place.
I think let's leave the finals for a second. Do you have anything else for Fridays and
that's
Saturday?
Just a few things. I really love to play all of my tables, so it was really nice. I played against with nice people, especially I played twice against Jesper's daughter. I don't know her name, I'm sorry about that. She was 2 times my prey, and I couldn't toast her.
You have no chance.
So there was a curse on both of us. If we had to host a woman, we cannot do it. We couldn't do it.
Sexist.
So, I'm sorry.
Sexist.
That's the truth. These are the statistics. So I played with the really nice guys, and I had a very good games. But I will tell some about this at the end. So
okay, so I think in the past at least half a year I'm solely playing through Bruges. All of the
so many different variations.
Yeah, I try everything. Summon History became one of my favorite cards. It's so nice that you can change up your game, whatever. So I couldn't decide on what to play. I should have just decided, but anyway, so I bought for the 3 days 3 different True Bridge decks. One is not really a True Bridge deck because it's like a Nehemiah, Zila's vote deck. I played that on the LCQ. I think I went 1-5
or something.
No. I think it's 1-3. One of the tables was super fun because cross table was Magnus, and I'm sorry I don't remember the name of the guy, but they were playing Prey Predator Ravnos Klankar, and I was playing a vote deck, and I tried anything either one of them plays the stupid card that gives to all Ravnos as a reaction.
Or live on
No. As an action modifier, all Liveborn Ravnos 2 votes, so we have no chance against the boons, which obviously healed both of them. And as a reaction, it's all Ravnos. So we had to pass, because it was pretty funny because it was all 5 of us were voting. There was an Arishat behind me and Montano in front of me. I think Montano didn't realize the situation quick enough, so he went, we bought all of our vampires out. Montano went for the Baltimore Scourge, and there was 2 Ravnos clown cars in front of him, and I had a 9 cap and an 11 cap, and behind me as well. So, but yeah, she changed her mind, tried to rescue us, etc. So we had a good fight. We almost did it, but yeah, in the end, 15 guys with
uncountable votes.
What's Week of Nightmares? We just died. So yeah, that was fun. On the second day, I played the Almutantir one. That's more Obfuscate and Allies and Bleed. And I managed to get...
With a lot of bounces.
Yeah, with a lot of bounces. I played 15 bounces. 16 actually, I think. And on the last table, I had 1, 2.5. On the last table as my Ruben, as my Predator. With Kiasid Bleed, and I drew 1 bounce and no summon history in the first 25 cards, so that was rough. And I finished 46th, but because of the V5 finals getting in, because of the GPs, Martin was trying to help me. He made finals and everything, but I finished 53rd
in
total, so no day 2 for me. And on day 2, on the rebound event, I brought Shalmat, which was clearly the best deck of the 3. But yeah, it's honestly playing Shalmat is fun for a while because it's so nice that vampires burn around you. But it is somewhat of a boring deck. You're playing the same 3 cards every combat. You are doing almost the same thing every time. So I wasn't ready to play that all 3 days because I'm not committed enough. I don't know what's the good word for it. I want to have fun. But on Sunday, I think on my first table I went 1-4, and I already got bored of the deck. So I asked Ferenc for his bleed deck to borrow it because it was a multi-deck format. I played with Santalaus. I went 1-4. It was just so funny because I didn't know his deck list. There was a Baba Yaga in front of me, and the deck had, if there's no hunting ground, it is Kindred Spirits and Confusion, right?
Yep.
And I seen him play the deck, and he played, what's the card? Eyes of Chaos. Eyes of Chaos. That's the +2 bleed. And I had dreams, I have good start, but Baba Yaga is starting to get ready with Raven Spy, etc. So I needed to oust him pretty quickly. Of course, he couldn't relay in because of Santalaus. What's the actual card name? If somebody... Is it Santalaus? Santa Claus. So I was fishing for the +2 bleed because he was at 7. And I was like, it's only 3. And thankfully I was able to bleed him for 1 with the 1 extra vampire. And it turns out the card was not in the deck that I was looking for because I didn't even look at the deck. But yeah, that was a really fun table. And on the third table, this could have been horrendous because I was so happy that Shalmat is probably the best deck to play in a finals. It's not necessarily the absolute best deck, but it's probably one of the best, especially if you can choose your place. So I was like, okay, let's play something as fun as well. I'm already 2-8. I'm probably either first seed or something. But in the end, I borrowed another deck from Frankie Ferenc Vasadi, EC winner in 2013. Is he our only EC winners?
EC,
yeah.
I guess, yes.
Yeah. So, but I didn't end up playing it. I ended up playing Shalmat. I don't even remember the reasoning. It was just, I just picked the deck and it was Shalmat. I already shuffled, whatever. It doesn't matter. And how it turned out, I had no idea about this. If you're playing multi-deck format, you have to play with your best
So now
performing deck.
I check the rules. There are two different ways, but of course the organizer choose which rule they want to use in a tournament. And on this tournament, you have to use the best deck. What you made the best results with it.
Yeah, but we had no idea.
Yep.
So it would have been so funny because if I didn't play Shalmat and I had 1-4 with both decks, and you had 1-4 with both decks, and we both roll the Santa Claus deck, we couldn't play because we didn't have the cards.
There was just only one
deck. Yeah. But thankfully I ended up playing Shalmat, and yeah, there was Stanislava in front of me who hated his life because, yeah, of course Stanislava burned, and I get the 1 VP and timeout because the table was a little bit slow, but yeah, it didn't matter. So I finished 2-9.5, which was good enough for first seed. It was a little bit of extra fun when they were reading in the finalists starting from the 5th place.
Yeah.
And my first table went to another guy and like, okay, I'm second seed. No, I'm first seed. Great. And it's not my name.
Yeah, it wasn't
was
on
like,
the first fight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it sorted out. I think I was first seed. You what's the name of I'm so bad with names. I'm sorry in advance. The girl.
Oh, I don't know. The Brazilian girl, I don't know.
The Brazilian girl.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
can check it for you.
You can check. So we can say the decks. I was playing Shalmat. I was playing first seed. That was a Baron Vote deck. That was the second seed. Ferenc with Mata Marish was...
Her name is Erika.
And the third seed with Mata Marish. And I don't remember who was 4th and 5th.
I guess Nikolai was the 5th. And
Nikolai was the 5th?
Yeah. And the guy with Diana was the 1st.
Yeah. So that was Diana, and that was... Trial of Lambach. I don't remember. Yeah, the +2 strength Arbitrop.
With the went through onto triples with the potential.
And yeah, the Diana and the Lambach guy got set down. Not Lambach, I shouldn't say that. The Archbishop anti-Ventru grinder. You sat in front of a third seed. You sat in front of the Archbishop.
Yeah.
And my biggest mistake, I think, this finals was I didn't realize she was voting as much as she did. I thought she's going to be a bleeder, otherwise I would have set differently. So she sat behind you because you only revealed, I think,
two other converts and the new blood.
Yeah. And I knew from experience that this version of Shalma just kills Diana, has zero chance unless they pay Pentex. Because my first action I can get Corpse Minion and they cannot resolve an action for the rest of the game. It was so funny because Diana came out first, I think, because he was first.
Yep.
I was second. Diana came out. Shalmat came out. He did a KRC. I did Sumo History, which they talked 5 minutes. Are they going to block? And I was just sitting there and they are like, okay, we are not blocking. I get the Corpse Minion and I'm almost 100% sure that was a cross-table rescue, but other than that, Diana didn't do an action for the rest of the game, for the 2 hours. Because, of course, if he goes...
But I really appreciate this guy because he fought very well for this week.
I mean, from the position he was in, he
did a really hard job.
He almost made it.
Yeah.
From what I heard, because there were Hungarians watching the finals, Nikolai sort of messed up. Because he was actually pretty okay against me because he had
bunch of
prevents and not only combat prevents, because usually players play Regomotum, etc. But that's not good against Shaman because they cannot prevent. It's not a strike. But he was confident in his Immortal Grapple, but that get DI'd, so his 10 cap leading vampire just burned on that turn, and he sort of mentally chugged out from the game at that point. And yeah, I don't know if you want to talk about it, the finals.
I don't want to.
So how the table developed is I sort of killed both my Praise and Predators game because it was a really good finals for me, I think. But cross table with so much votes, I think you get reckless.
I get the reckless at the first action.
At the first action, and you get
5 damage.
No. You miss Matahari, right?
Yeah, I didn't draw Matahari.
You get New Blood that you drew into, so your game was super slow.
Yeah.
And
I didn't draw any information highway.
I'm just saying, nothing against Erika, it's not personal, but my game philosophy in VTS is the player who has no predator than to win the game.
Yeah.
And how I killed my praise game, I had to go a little bit cross table. So I didn't want to completely kill her, but I torpedoed one of her vampires at 0 blood. She still had 2 barons, I think, at that point, or at least 1 small guy, 1 baron.
Yeah.
But then Diana made a really good decision, giants blooding, cross table, rescuing, and asking for damage on me. Now this was one of my biggest problem in this finals, that she's English was almost non-existent.
Yeah.
And I was really not clear what the fuck was going on, in the sense that I'm still not sure if they had a deal to oust me, then oust you, because the Spanish guy asking for your help when in this deal you were dead as well. So yeah, at that point I could have had 3 realistic options. One, going for my VP as like all out, I just burn every vampire in front of me, because the way I can pressure with Shalmat is to get Ankekog, but he was playing a bunch of bounces. Yeah. So I need to burn his vampires first. Or I could completely back oust and give her to VP. That would have been probably the best option, but a little risky. Like in the finals, if she ousts both you and the Diana player in like 40 minutes, I think I'm good, because I can just kill the vampires then. But that's risky as hell.
After she ousted me, she couldn't pass through any votes because she will be alone.
Yeah, but no, because in this scenario I burn both vampires backwards.
Yeah.
So then she has vote lock, but she might have been putting a bunch of damage on me cross table, which I can do nothing about. So she was my biggest threat, as in I couldn't block her. Even if she was sitting next to me, Forgotten Labyrinth 3 styles, even with corpse minions is a little rough.
Yeah.
Bunch of blood. So I think I found that too risky. So my game plan was to sort of balance out the table, which I don't know. It could have worked out. It was literally the last second action that she took to oust you.
Your strategy almost worked.
Yeah. So I went cross table, and mostly I burnt 1 vampire forward, backward,
and that's it.
And then I just went full cross table to sort of slow down the game, because you had no chance at the VP.
No.
The guy in front of me could have had a chance at VP, I think, if he just
go forward.
Yeah, because I couldn't do anything with that.
Yeah. At one point, I guess, because Erika, didn't play so many bounces. Of course, there was in the deck, but I don't know how much. But with the dominate, and especially with 3 different vampires.
Yeah. I mean, 2 vampires at that point. That's even. I think my last turn's action, I could have rushed twice cross table, but I only rushed once, and 1 forward, because I think she was at 11 or 10 or 11. And there was 2 dominate vampires, and I was like, this guy is not didn't do anything for the last how many minutes. I couldn't do anything with that. And if he goes govern, conditioning, govern, whatever, foreshadowing, whatever, she's out. Because if I go cross table, I kill his baron, couldn't bounce then.
Yep.
But there was so many little things, like you passing the coven, I get her another vampire. Me could have killed. I could have killed Diana way earlier, and we could have there could have been a vote lock situation where she couldn't. The last action, the 2 actions of my prey was to bleed for 1,
and
which
rescue
was rescue. No, that was bleed for 1, rescue, and the bleed get bounced, and you die to, and you let it in, and you die to 0 pool. So so many. I'm only missing this. I'm only sad because how cool would it be that the EC winner was Shalmat, the rebound tournament was Shalmat, and we could have taken a great picture with both of us Shalmats.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great.
But you played with your friend and he screwed up your final, and that's it.
Of course, this is why I love you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And this is why Erica loved me.
I didn't mind. She was so happy.
We played against each other in Lisboa.
Yeah, I think she played well, really well. I think she didn't do any stupid actions. The only thing was I couldn't talk to her because at that point, how it looked, it was like 40 minutes left when she started to put damage on me. The moment she starts put damage on me, I just grow course stable fully. And by the time, they could have ousted me, I think. But by the time they could have ousted me, there's like 10 minutes left maybe. And I genuinely don't believe, I'm not saying you're a bad guy or something, but the Spanish guy is not going to oust you back if there is 10 minutes left and he's winning.
Of course not. So,
I don't know. I don't see it in my mind's eye that's how the game could have, like, nah, that's not happening. Then I don't know if it's a deal break or something, but he would call votes to heal you, etc. But
I'm really happy for you to ventilate out this whole about the final, but we reached the time limit, especially for this.
What time we are at?
It's 1 hour already, so it's too much, guys. So hang on. So only a few things about the EC. For me, the biggest thing what Arhus gave is I could meet the guys from America, Darby, Norman,
dark
Red,
bikini.
Yeah, dark bikini, and the guys from Portugal, Rodrigo, and the guys from Sergio, or the guys from Brazil, and all around the Europe guys. And I could spoke with the next EC organizers from Lithuania.
It's going to be in Lithuania.
Yeah,
What's
in Vilnius.
Vilnius.
Yeah. So for me, always this is the biggest advantage when I can meet with the different people from different countries, and we speak the same language through the cards, and they are really nice and love them so much, all of them. So
it was so nice to even I haven't met Frankie before.
Yeah.
Because there was 4 other Hungarians total, right? So
4.
6 of us.
Yeah.
And Frankie lives in Munich.
Munich. In Germany.
In Germany. So yeah, we haven't spoken. He was such a nice guy. It was nice. I don't speak. I mean, I speak Messenger with Mufti because he's the only one who plays through Bruce as well in Hungary. But it was nice to just have fun, drink.
Yeah. And I really like to thank you for Jesper and the whole crew, this amazing event, and for everyone who came, for the artists and the players as well. And
it was so nice.
My heart is really full of you guys.
Oh, also how heartwarming was when his daughter came up to
the stage,
and they talked about like how much
how
it
proud,
means.
Yeah, how proud to his father. Yeah, it was.
It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this show, and we will continue.
I think in general we are going to talk about more the tournaments a little bit more in depth. This EC was a little bit, as I said, shadowed by this cheating stuff, etc. Also, we didn't have the best results, so we are a little bit salty about it. But yeah,
we will try to focus on the positive things. So of course we will wait for your comments to share how you feel, how did you feel in the EC, or what you missed if you won't be there or weren't be there. How do you say? Yeah. And of course the suggestion for the topics, and we will be there on the next time. So thank you for watching, and if you liked it, press the like button and subscribe and something like that. I don't know how it works.
Is this still working? Because it used to be.
No, it's just working on the Apple products.
Oh, the Apple products.
Apple. Let's ask some support. Yeah. So thank you guys for everything and to watch. It's nice to see you, and see you next